Hoki mai anō koutou katoa, ki tēnei hōtaka I rua rau, tūru tikau mā pā. Ko Bexa hau, whakapāho ana mai I Manurewa ki Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ngau mai, haere mai, kuhu mai, ki te whakaronga, te pātai, ki te titiro, you know, ki te pānui, e rā tū mea katoa. Now, I tēnei pō, nā te mea kei te maka riri tonu, ngā ringa, te tiro. They are almost frozen. And I'm sitting here like this, trying to keep them warm while I speak. And it's very hard to not have my hands waving around. So, as they warm up, you will see them rise. Okay, so, ngā mihi kia koutou. I te tuatahi, I te tūmatanga. Me hara tātou ki te blog, ki te titiro ki etahi pānui hou, kei roto te blog. I te titiro au ki te kaka e nāna, engari, ka tahi anō, ahau, ka tīmata, kei te titiro anō ki te karaka. Te āhua o te pōrangi, pēr. Nā, me, tuhaina, tōku, hōtaka, ki te katoa. So, me tīmata tātou ki konei, TBC Team Ghana, seminar, Tibetians and non-Tibetians. Agenda, TBC Seminar, 20th July 2019 at Padama Cluster of Schools. 9:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m. TBC Life in Abundance. And I've got over here, what is TBC? TBC, the Billion Coin. TBC is digital money. TBC is cryptocurrency. TBC is the private community. TBC is in abundance and not scarcity. TBC is a membership-driven coin. TBC is a future currency. TBC is the worldwide cryptocurrency. TBC is to save humanity. Now, if you were recruiting and you said all those things, then the person you're recruiting should have a fair idea of what TBC is all about. Okay? It's self-explanatory, you know. I like that because it's almost like a 5-minute spiel. Plain and simple. Straight to the point. I mean, you may have to explain digital money and cryptocurrency in a little sense because they're pretty much the same. But in our world today, a lot of people say it's digital money and a lot of people say it's cryptocurrency. But it is private, so maybe you need to explain why it's different to things like Bitcoin, to other coins, so that you get that private and public explanatory message to them. TBC is in abundance and not scarcity. So, yes, It is in abundance. TBC is a membership-driven court, of course. It's based on the number of people who join. And it's $1 for dollar, right? Oh, one for $1. Every one person. TBC is a future currency. Yes.
What's that one for? What's that for?
Down here.
I can't read it.
On the poster. Yes.
One too little.
TBC is a future currency, even though people are using it now to purchase with. How about that? It is a worldwide cryptocurrency. It is global. It is international. It is, as it says, worldwide. The only countries that are left out are the countries who don't want to be in TBC or don't know about TBC enough at the moment to join. But I don't think we have many who don't know. Maybe China, one of the biggest countries in the world, and they don't have TBC yet. But time will tell. And TB is to save humanity. Of course it is. That's the exact reason in the mission statement why TBC is there. So, handy little card to have with that on it. Because you can just thrust that in front of somebody and say, here, this is what it's all about. Do you understand all those words? Come back to me. If you do, fine. Then you should be flying into this and joining. So, that's the latest poster for those in Ghana and anyone who wants to attend, I would say. So, if you got a few spare coins in your pocket that can get you to Ghana, away you go. You got until 20th of July 2019 and be there by 9:30 in the morning, not at night, or you'll miss out altogether. Okay? So, let's get around on that post. And we want to congratulate Nonito Rabel from Philippines. Now, he's host to our Tangalog Simpleton meetings, which have only just started. So he's relatively new, but not new to his language. Heck no. And yes, he broadcasts as well on top of his host send button meetings. And he's at 100. Well done, Nanito, and congratulations once again. So you can also listen to his 100th broadcast if you haven't done it already. Do so. Got plenty to share because he's started another sort of revolution in the Philippines. And suddenly the Philippines are starting to build out again and grow in TBC. They were at the forefront when it started, about 2017, end of 2016, and the beginning of 2017. They were really building then. And, as the years have gone past, I kind of went into meltdown mode. We say meltdown mode. And I guess the leader at the time kind of phased out a bit. Still on TBC, but kind of phased out with the recruiting and all of that stuff. And it went quiet in the Philippines for a few months, really quiet. And then suddenly it just burst back on the scene. And they're away and kicking it, the Filipinos. So well done. In my book, they're doing what this man is leading them to do. He's a great leader, right? And of course, let's go from there to here. And let's see what's happening in let's see what's happening back on this week in the Bitcoin update. Oh, we now have the 3 competitions going: English, French, and Tagalog. So let's look at the current full-timer leaderboard. Okay. And I think it's showing it under English. Yep. And here we have it. So this is the English send button meeting, Bitcoin competition as of today. And we have Marcelo from the United States with 3. And Nawande from South Africa with 3 also. And Kwabena from Ghana with 3. And then you've got Nigeria, India, Nigeria, South Africa, Philippines with 2, and Nigeria and Cameroon with 1 each. Go over the page, we have Papua New Guinea, 1, Laos 1, Indonesia 1, South Africa, Philippines, Belgium, India, Bangladesh, Philippines, and Uganda with 1. Dario Salazar from New Zealand, wow, 1. And we have UAE, United Arab Emirates, Philippines, South Africa, Ghana, India, Nigeria, Bangladesh, all with 1. And we have Cameroon, New Zealand again, and Nigeria, South Africa, and India with 1. So we have 35 entries so far in the English competition. Let's go to the French full-timer leaderboard. And they have 1 who has done 32, and that's Mbaye Derek of Cameroon. And he's riding his rocket all by himself. So he needs friends to help ride number 2 and number 3 space. Wow, to be a Frenchman, wow, look at that. Okay, so that's Cameroon at this stage. And let's go to Tagalog. Oh, a little bit more action there. And we have Ace Fletcher with 22, Marilu Brow with 5, and Nonito Rabel with 2. So, we have 3 entries. That will go, I'm sure, because this is in New Zealand. It is now Tuesday, 10 minutes to 10 p.m. at night. So congratulations to all those out there recruiting. And look at where you can be when there's only 3 in the competition? They're all at 3. So let's go, everybody, and go hard and try and get into the Bitcoin competition as a winner. You can do it. Just need, to bring on more people on board. Okay, we can go out of that now. And we can take the meter out and let's go here. Right, our future economy will be comprised of 3 socioeconomic classes. The Visions, the billionaires holding at least 1 whole TBC coin. 2, Kringlers, the millionaires holding at least 1 million, of Kringle coins. And number 3, the former poor of humanity employed and paid in 100% Kringle by the Tributians and Kringlers, paying them all more than a living wage any government may offer its people. Abundance for all means that there is more than enough to generously pay all of the working class to have the means to live a dignified life, where every need is met with the ability to pay for it from their working income, and that there are more jobs in the world than people to fill them all. No man, woman, or child should endure homelessness or hunger in a modern technological world such as ours, where we have the means to mass produce more than enough of everything needed and efficiently distribute it to every corner of the earth. It is time for humanity to leap forward in a responsible fashion and have truth be our guiding light. Ultimately, most of our paid members will be Kringlers, and very little is expected out of them as we set them up to be millionaires in the mature version of our TBC Kringle economy laid out in the vision above. The most important thing we should expect from the Kringlers is that they quickly learn how to just be quiet, meaning shush up. It's one thing to be a fool and quite another to prove it by opening the mouth. We have a number of fools amongst us. As I watch the chats inside the live broadcast and scan the posts and comments within various TBC Facebook groups daily, these fools refuse to do their own broadcast and also excuse themselves from participating in a recruiting effort. But they're quick to express negativity out in the open for the public to see. They seem to think their personal difficulties constitute an emergency for our leaders to handle. They are snapping at the very hand, reaching out to lift them up out of their dire circumstances. Their words bring down the morale of our community and stain social media by twisting what we are doing into an ugly representation. This behavior is very foolish. I want our Kringlers to know that our broadcasters and builders are working very hard for their personal benefit as Kringlers. And those that have chosen to step up to be the Tibetan billionaires don't deserve this kind of abuse. Stop throwing sand into the machine that is designed to make you wealthy. Just be quiet. If you don't have something nice and positive to say, let us keep working and without being distracted by your ugly negativity. Please share this article and keep it handy in your toolbox. With any, you may find that are openly being negative within our community and ask them to find the patience to let the time pass forward without interfering with our positive progress. Opinions of spectators are worthless to the players on the field. We will arrive at our destination much faster if the Kringlers learn to be quiet. A fast start for broadcasters is 23 steps. And you can see the article here and this link. Yet, we don't expect the Kringlers to do the work that is required to enjoy cash flow. Their reward comes down the road when the value of our coins becomes completely unlocked. And they will be the millionaires with 100% spendable money. Using our coins in a fully developed TBC Kringle economy. The gift is 25,000 cookies. And the basic reward for a $100 purchase of 40 grand is 100,000 cookies. Well, today, that is worth one full TBC. While the promotion 2019 is running, your 40 grand or $100 purchase will become a full TBC. At the max value, that will be worth about 9 million, whatever it is we have in numbers. At this moment, it's about 9 million plus.
9.5.
Hmm?
9.5.
Key says it's 9.5, the value of one TBC coin to this date. So it's gone up a long way. Kringlers only have
We've got a long way to go too.
Kringlers only have the following steps to complete. Receive the gift. And you should be giving that out. Giving it away because it's free. Complete Kringle Cash profile. Pass the send button test. Pay the 8 grand admin fee, it is now. Set up a new wallet. Well, the TBC is 009.net wallet. Purchase your 40 grains of Kringle, 40 grains. Complete the transaction verification on the buy side Kringle Cashback offer. Have the seller approve your transaction on the seller side in King CBO. Study the blog daily. So as you can see, very little is expected out of a Kringler in order to turn them into a millionaire over the next year or two. So, those who are Kringlers out there, shush it up. Please be quiet. Unless you want to join the builders. Then you can say everything you want to. Okay? So, just going back to stuff in the blog. new stuff in the blog today. You can watch the Ace Fletcher milliampere peso story on video. I'm not sure if it's in English, but let's just check if it is.
What's that? What's happening? Huh? What you doing? Hey. Nobody's seeing anything. Nobody's seeing anything. That's why I'm trying to get your attention.
Okay. So there's something that you can go and watch. Because I forgot that I'll turn my share off. But anyway, by all means, watch the video if you can. And that 30 minutes is pretty, gone pretty fast. On something. Now, I had someone tonight, yes, and this is why I was late in to Key's library. And they were querying about the new fee. So I explained to them, right, the new fee is now 35, is now 8 grand, which equals $22 USD. And in New Zealand dollars, it is $35 NZ. And that's payable monthly. If you intend to keep your wallet and your Kringle Cashback office active, then that's what you pay. Don't you think that's self-explanatory? I've answered the person's question. Then the person comes back. Now, we're talking about people who don't even bother going in to check their accounts. Now, they keep locked in their head somewhere the fact that their sponsor has done them wrong. Why do people keep doing that? It's almost like this. They want to be in the TVC, but they have questions about paying the fee. Well, why didn't you question that in the beginning? Then they blame the sponsor, which is probably right because I came from the same ship. And they blame the sponsor for not advising, a whole lot of raft of things. But, I said to the woman, I've been in that same situation myself back when I started. I didn't even know who my sponsor was, if I had one, because I never had anybody making contact with me. And then I went on to say that I wasn't going to wait for nobody to tell me all about TBC because they should have told me in the beginning. Right? So I just made it my own business to get out there, find out, research, and do whatever it took to get moving on TBC. Now, I haven't sat and blamed my sponsor or whoever it is that got me into this. You're just wasting energy. You're just wasting a whole lot of good energy. If, in your head, if you want to do this, you pursue it. You do it. You go for it. If you don't, that's your choice. Don't rave on and on because it's not getting you anywhere. Right. Then the person said, I invested so much money into this that my sponsor let me down terribly. And I'm thinking, what have you invested? Because I was able to view her wallet and there was no old investment showing. And that's what I brought up with her. I said, if you invested a whole lot of money in the beginning, why don't I see it in your wallet? And she sort of, hesitated. Then came back and she said, I don't know. See? Well, the person going on about the investment doesn't even go and check the wallet. And I said, well, I could just about tell you why it's happened. I said, your transaction, your investment that you made are not valid. She said, why is that? I said, because the transactions were not verified by the seller you bought off. Whoever you bought from as your investment had to verify the transaction. And they hadn't. That's why it's not there. Only transactions that are verified appear. So if back in the time she is talking about, you could have put in at least I put in 2.5 TBC. I didn't put it in. I had it in there. Okay. And when the new transaction verification button came to the Kringle Cash back office, that is when I found I could not verify my transaction from before. So, guess what? No 2.5 TBC was put into my new wallet because I could not find the person I did the transaction with in TBC. Okay? Because you don't get names with your transaction. All you get is a Gmail, email with, all you get is an email and the wallet ID, no name. So, not having names on your wallet
Oh, here.
does
No. Put it on there. Yeah. So,
not having your name on your wallet, you don't know who you're chasing. All you can do is walk away from it and just carry on and move and replace it somehow. And this is what I told this woman. That's what's happened with your previous investment. You was never verified. She was in shock. And I said, at the end of the day, it's your decision to make as to whether you're going to upgrade or you're going to stay in TBC at all. Because I said, you need to activate your, you need to upgrade your fee to be active in TBC. So I guess she's one of those ones off the couch. There are many like those off the couch. It wasn't enough there, and then she asked, final question, where does this $20 fee go to? I'm going, hello? You want to know that? Get into the blog and read it. I'm not here for that. Especially if you come off the couch and expect people to explain to you, oh, I don't know what this means. Not my fault you decided to sit on the couch and not worry about your TBC and hopefully you thought your TBC was going to grow legs and move. No. I will help anybody who's active, but those who are non-active, think again before you even come to me and with a big explanation as to why this has happened. I've got ears and I've got other. So, you then came back to me and said, I don't have Bitcoin to pay the fee. Oh my God. I thought, what next? Some people, and this is what I have every day, all day, people like that. And, it's explaining in each individual's terms because they don't understand what they read elsewhere. Sometimes I think they just don't want to understand. But hey, little do they know we do need them in TBC. But not if they're going to be like that. where you have to babysit them all the way through, or you have to, nurse them while they're out doing whatever. I've seen it. One day, they will wake up maybe too late. So that was my tonight. And that's what made me late. And so that is me and my kōrero for tonight, Aotearoa. And tomorrow, hope it's a better day. And, things get done even better. And we move on. We start moving towards that winning post, like always. And, if you got lazy, idle, downline, go pull them by the ears and get them back in front of the blog. I make them read it. And sit there with them so they can read it and read and read so they understand. Because that's the problem these days. People just don't understand and they don't want to half the time. What's wrong with telling it how it is? You've got the basis. Remember that little piece that I've just wrote? I've read out to you from Ghana. There. That tells it all. That's all you need. How hard is that? Okay, guys. Had enough for tonight. And we shall move on again. Same time tomorrow night. Same place. And maybe be more enjoyable to listen to tomorrow night. But these are the things that, that appear every day. And the way you have to confront them, can be mind-boggling sometimes. Because when you're like me and, you just study and study anything that comes out of the Bible, anything that anybody says, and find out that, whether it's useful or useless, why can't everyone else do the same? So that's me tonight. I hope wherever you are, you're staying warm. And it's not me. Oh, to watch the netball. I'll be glad when it's over and done with. Then I might get a normal sleep. Anyway, any questions, fire away in my chat room or fire at me because you know how to get hold of me. So, thanks again for being here and supporting my library 234, which is climbing slowly towards 240. Okay. Peace to you all tonight and stay warm. Thank you.